Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends Fearsome Foes Lizard from the Fearsome Foes box set. This was also a request. I do not have the little base that he comes with, or a little stand. Basically they're just like a little circle with two pegs in them, or one, I can't remember if it's two pegs or one pegs in it, but it has a kind of more of a, not comic, but kind of a drawn image of the lizard. So I'll go ahead and check out the details. Alright guys, so checking out the lizard up close. This is by far the best Marvel Legends lizard we have, to me at least. I think it's the most articulated, the most detailed, just all around awesome lizard. I really don't know how they'll top this. This figure will be topped for a while. I just don't think it's going to happen. But going over the face, jaw's a little crooked. You kind of see it's got a little bit of a shift there, but not too bad. But awesome head sculpt. I love all the black wash over his scales. The eyes look mean. The teeth look good. I really like those jagged teeth. Just a really cool. And his mouth looks awesome. You can see his tongue in there, roof of his mouth. Very cool. Very nicely detailed. I like the little line work you can see on the top of his head. Just really cool looking lizard. And then coming down here, you can see more of his scales on his chest here from his black torn shirt. His lab coat, and this thing's nice and pliable. It's just nice and tattered and torn up looking. Figure's a little dirty. I need to wash him up. But just a really cool looking torn up lab coat. I think it looks just awesome. You can see nicely sculpted wrinkles are on here, but just nicely torn. You can see all these little holes in it. It looks really cool. And coming down the front here, you can see more of his tattered shirt underneath here, more of the wrinkles, but I just love how you can see those scales on his chest. More scales on his forearm here. And those claws on his hands look really nasty. But just a great amount of detail on him. Very cool. And coming down to the front, got the nice purple pants, the black wash, but they're all nice and tattered and torn. On his forelegs, you can see his lizard knee showing through on this side, covered on that side. Very cool. It's got a great black wash over it, so it gives you all that depth and details that you're looking for. Coming down here, you can see more tatteredness and kind of goes into his lizard chin. You can see more of those scales and the nice black wash. Coming around this side, you can see more of that torn up pants. There's part of his thigh showing. You can see scales. I mean, it's just really cool. His tail comes out. You can see it kind of busts out the back of his pants. And this is really nice looking too. You can see the top scale kind of like an alligator. And more of those nice scales alongside here, and nice black wash. Very cool. And then coming down the top of his feet, big ol' feet. But it's got nice scaling and black wash. You can see his sharp little toes. Very cool. I love this figure. All right, going over the articulation. So his head rotates. It is not on a hit. It can barely look down. It can't really look up, but he does have jaw articulation, which is really cool. But I mean, that's kind of, I guess, one thing that's kind of a bummer is the head articulation there, how you can't get him to look all the way up. But he stands up pretty good, but yeah, I can see how that would bug people after a while. The other thing, it's got nice ball joints in the arms, nice and clicking. Move forward and back. Goes up about that high. It's got a bicep swivel. Double joint, this is kind of wild. Double jointed elbows. No wrist articulation, but he does have, no wrist rotation, but he does have the hinge at the wrist. And he's got the hand clamp articulation. So you can get him grabbing things. He's got a waist swivel. No ab crunch. That's too bad. That's one thing that's kind of a downfall, but you kind of have him, depending how you want, you can kind of hunch him down and lay him back. He's got ball joints in the legs, so you can do the splits, kick forward, kick to the side, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, no boot rotation, ankles move down, they move up. He does have no ankle rocker, and he does have toe articulation and pegs at the bottom of his feet. All right, I'll show you guys how tall Lizard is. All right guys, so Lizard stands right at 6 inches. Another thing I forgot to mention is his tail also rotates. And he does have a bendy Weiner's tail, so you can, depending how you want, not so much at the tip, but you can definitely move it around at the base, which is nice. And I'll do a quick little comparison with the Hasbro version of the Lizard. I do not have the movie version that they came out with a while ago. Just had zero interest in that figure. But this is from their Spider-Man Classics line with the card paperback. And this is, to me, I mean, this is awful. This is up there with one of my least favorite Marvel Legends. I mean, it's not a terrible head sculpt, I guess, for a lizard, but it's not good either. But as you can see, he's just very minimal articulation. I mean, his arms just move up and down. No elbow joint, no wrist articulation, head swivels, mouth opens. Again, no ab crunch like the other one. Waist swivel, and legs move up and down, and then he has a single joint in the knee, and that is it. No bendy wire in the tail. That's stagnant. It's almost, but it does swivel. But that's probably the closest one you'll see. That's going to be more of a comic lizard, I guess, because there's that movie version. And correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there's many other Marvel Legends scale lizards out there. There's that one that kind of looks like a toad, but it's from the similar line. It looks really like, almost like, not a toad, I guess, but really like an actual lizard. I just never, I think it was the Ultimate, I can't remember, but I don't like how that one either looks. I like the more lab coat, torn up look of the lizard. I think that looks really cool. But that's that's the other one that's kind of got the lab coat. And then here he is next to the Pizza Spider-Man, so you can kind of get them. I think they work great together. But yeah, so there you go, guys. That's my review on the Fearsome Foes lizard. I think he's awesome. Definitely worth getting. I think he's just an all-around great figure. Anyone that's a Spider-Man fan that needs a lizard in their Spider-Man villains collection, must have. He's really cool. Definitely worth getting. But there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.